I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to the April channel news update, and a little bit to catch you up on today's schedule, just general catch up on how the channel's doing, and of course an update on the fantasy leagues as well. But yeah, as you can see, it's doing quite well. I'm quite happy with how things are going. Out of the Park Baseball 22 has of course come out in late March, and really happy with how the views are going with that. Hopefully, as the season gets underway a little bit further, we'll see a little bit of a further improvement in people getting involved in the New York Yankees series. It's a little bit of a risk taking on the Yankees because obviously they're sort of the team that people love to hate. But you can see the beginner's guide that I did, which is very much a beginner's guide, and also the first impressions video, again, are doing really well for what's that? Only not even a week, maybe just a week. So yeah, really happy with how that's going, and lots of likes, lots of comments. So thank you everybody for that as well. It's going. I'm, as I said, quite pleased with it. Quick update of the analytics. I'll just kind of burn through this. If you do want to see anything in more detail, just let me know. The Discord, which we'll come to in a second. Of course, there might be some new people watching now. That's the best way. I like to be open, but I also don't want to bore people with sort of going through in depth with everything and how it's going. You can see there we had a little uptake with the what's it called, Out of the Park Baseball 2 coming out, 22 I should say. So that's good for views. We can see their watch times. Again, there's a little kick up and it's going back down a little bit, but that's sort of the initial curiosity as well, so that's fine. Subscribers, it's still growing, which is important, and revenue, it's kicked back up again a little bit, which is nice, obviously, but yeah, that's all fine. The reach, we can see impressions is up, click-through rate is up, which is good. I've been obviously, that's basically thumbnails, so I've been experimenting little bits and pieces with that, and that seems to be working for me, which is good. Views are down a little bit, but that's okay. It's roughly staying stable. And unique viewers, it was 6.6 thousand in the last 28 days. Unique views, that's very nice indeed. Engagement, watch time is down a little bit. Now that's going to be obviously down to the an average view duration. That's going to be down to the fact, partly because I've got a tutorial for the Other Park Baseball first impressions video. Some people will obviously click on that. It's not what they want, they'll turn it off. But generally speaking, it's still relatively stable, so I'm okay with that. Audience, we can see there, returning viewers, excellent, love to see that. Yeah, and you can see the way everything is trending there with returning viewers and new viewers as well. So that's all very good. Very happy with that. And I'm never sure what I can show you on the revenue screen, but you can see there roughly what it is that that I'm earning. March was a little bit of an uptake from February, which is good. Now, obviously, with the baby arriving and not doing so many videos the last week, the fact that stayed relatively stable, to be honest, the new Out of the Park Baseball release has saved me a little bit on that one, I think. But you can see roughly everything there. If we go back to, was it this one? You can see the most popular videos. It always makes me laugh that, Out of the Park Baseball 21 will sort of come up in searches, obviously. So people that, no one's going to necessarily want a review of a game that's a year old now. But yeah, excellent stuff, and a lot of people watching a lot of that first Yankees video, which is good because it was a long one as well. So yeah, quite pleased with how all of that is going on. Now the schedule, which is if it's always on the about page here, I have updated it, which I hadn't done, to be honest, since the new Out of the Park Baseball. This is the schedule that I'm going to be looking to get back to probably in 2 weeks' time. Now my plan between this coming Monday and those 2 weeks is going to be, we will get back to doing the Impossible Dream, the H&W Welders Football Manager. We'll try and get back to doing that Monday to Friday, basically because that's the one that's going to need the longest time possible to get as far as we can. So we'll get back to doing that Monday to Friday. Then my plan is that we will alternate between Sheffield Wednesday and the Yankees. Now I think there's no point changing the Yankees or the Other Park Baseball series. People know that's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so I'm going to leave that the same. And what we'll do with Sheffield Wednesday is Tuesday, Thursday, and possibly a Saturday. Let me know what you guys think. Would you rather have sort of a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday schedule, or a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday? The reason I ask is that often on the weekends you have there's actual football on to watch, sport in general. So it doesn't always get the views on a Saturday. Now, what I could do, of course, is use the weekend to if I can have 3 videos coming out on the Monday, not necessarily need to record them all on the Monday. So let me know what you guys would prefer on that one. I think for this week, what I'll do is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that. If we want to do sort of all 3 on a Monday and then sort of have Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday for Sheffield Wednesday, if you'd rather them be a little bit more spaced out. But that's the plan for the next 2 weeks anyway. H&W Welders back to the normal schedule. I'll keep the times the same so that, like I said, I'll just get confusing if the times change. So we'll be back to normal schedule for these two as of this coming Monday, April 5th. And then Sheffield Wednesday will be 3 episodes a week on alternating days from the Yankees. We'll do that for 2 weeks. That'll then be about a month or so since my wife's had a C-section. She should be able to do most, if not, well, most things. She won't be able to do everything for herself. But then I should have a little bit more time to, to be able to get back to the normal schedule in about 2 weeks' time. So that is the plan there. Quick Patreon update, and I can never thank people enough, but you can see we're up to 19 Patreons. 106 US a month, which is absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much to all the Patreon supporters. So you can see if you take that and the revenue that I'm making around about US 100, was about 145, would that be roughly a month, which is obviously, I mean, it's fantastic, and thank you so much, everybody watching the ads and doing the Patreon. I would obviously like it to grow, and I'm sure it will continue to grow, particularly the ads. But yeah, thank you so much for the Patreons. That's grown quite a bit, I think, since I did the last Patreon update, so I'm eternally grateful for that. Now, I did just want to do a quick update on the competitions that we have going. Now, just as a reminder, I do still do the weekend previews. Now, I post it in the, you can see it there in the Discord, and there's a link to Discord in the description. I post it in the Fantasy and Predictor League section of that. If there's anywhere else that you guys would like me to post it, let me know. I can obviously do that. But that's where I have been posting it. But a quick update as of before this week. I don't think this update's live, or maybe it does. But Webby's Whites is still winning the Predictor League. Craig T and Wolfman are doing their best to close him down. Now, defending champion Rujasan is there as well. I can't see anybody outside of those 4 going on and winning it, though. I think everybody else is maybe just a little bit too far back. But that's how everybody is getting on that front. Have a quick look at the Fantasy League. Cobra Chickens has a very comfortable lead, you'd have to say, over 200 points. So I think Cobra Chickens, I'm pretty sure, did they win it last year as well? So I'm fairly sure that they're going to go back to back. And then I think there's a bit of a battle going on there, perhaps for 2nd and 3rd. But yeah, that is looking as though it's done and dusted for Cobra Chickens. And of course, Fantasy Baseball is underway. Early days in this, but Daniel's team ahead of the Birmingham Blue Noses. Mooses and Gooses is there. I am up into 4th, which Canadian Blizzard and Orpington Nithings, you should be hanging your head in shame, guys, because that is truly embarrassing for you. But maybe I'm getting a little bit better at knowing players. So yeah, but there we go. I'm in 4th, and that should be out. That's unacceptable. I should very much be last in this league. But that is the update for everything. And as I said, the Discord is still there as well for anybody who's interested in joining that. But yeah, basically the takeaways. Thank you so much, everybody. I greatly appreciate the watching of the ads. I hope everybody is enjoying the series. We'll start and edge our way back to sort of normal schedules in the next few weeks. But yeah, I cannot wait. I'm itching to get back into Football Manager, and very excited to do so what is tomorrow at the time of recording. So yeah, I'll see you all for that. So Yankees and Welders are back up tomorrow, and let me know what you guys think in terms of Sheffield Wednesday, if you'd rather have a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday schedule or a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule. And that's what we'll do. Take care.